So that's exactly what me and my best mate Mick are doing in this video. We're going on a 6-hour round trip to Albury to purchase my new project bike. Get the beast.
6 hours later.
What a weapon. This is the new project bike for the channel, and it is a 1980 Sportster XLCH, that being a 1000cc engine which has a 4-speed transmission, and it is carbureted. This is the first carbureted Harley I've ever owned. So before I go into any more detail on the bike, let's start her up and see how she sounds. Give her a bit of choke. And before purchasing this bike, I did go for a run around the block just to make sure she selected all the gears, and she went pretty well considering the bike is 43 years old. It's 10 years older than myself, so the old dinosaur doesn't go too bad. And when I went for the test ride, I got to say the brakes are practically non-existent. I would hate to ride this bike in the wet. Don't know if the brakes were terrible on all old Ironheads or whether these brakes need attention. It's got a twin brake on the front, as you can see, but those brakes are practically useless. I'd near be better off Flintstoning it. And she shakes to buggery. As you can see, it's just got direct steel mount straight to the frame to the engine, unlike the new Sportsters which have rubber mounted engines. So you do feel all the torque through the bars riding this bike. The reason why I went with an old school Sportster is because I wanted one that's carbureted, and I love the look of the old Ironhead engines. They kind of remind me of a shovel head Harley. So I'll start off with the positives of the bike, and that is it has brand new front and rear tires. It has a new clutch. All the electrics work, the speedo and the tacho work on the bike, along with all the electronics. It starts up nice and easy. It selects all gears, and all the tins are in extremely good condition. Not that that is a worry to me, because I plan on completely changing this bike out. I want to do a hardtail conversion on this bike. I want to get a peanut tank, the new oil can for it, also a big sissy bar for the rear, along with a Springer seat, ditch that big hideous front fender. Not sure what bars I want to run with it. I'm thinking either rabbit ears or mini apes. Definitely going to change out that headlight for more of a chopper style headlight, and then just general maintenance things. Obviously I need to tune the bike as it's running quite lean. You can see the headers are bluish purple. The not so good on this bike is the front brakes and the rear brakes. Absolutely terrible. And I also need to focus some attention to the carburetor. It probably needs a rebuild kit put through it, and it is leaking fuel, and I believe it's just a worn out seal, and fuel's rising up and then dripping onto the casing there. It has a minor oil leak coming out of the selector shaft there. It's also leaking a little bit of oil from the primary cover, just needs a new gasket. It is leaking a little bit of oil from the rocker box as well. I'll be changing out the point system for an electronic ignition, which the previous owner provided me with, so that's a positive. But drop a comment below, let me know what you would do to this beast. And if you've ever owned one, I want to know what people do to make them perform better, to brake better, etc. Anyway guys, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks very much for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.